right, so basically, we're just going to go over mental health and drug use and why it's bad for you. But my last statement here at the very end of the video, you might not agree with. It's totally off cuff, but I totally believe it myself. All right, so there are 3 ways you can become mentally ill. So listen up. You either have a genetic predisposition, you were born with a gene in your brain that can activate the mental illness. If it's triggered, you can have mental abuse in your life. You could have a drunk alcoholic father that grew up beating you, some situation like that, and end up mentally ill. Or you can do drugs and alcohol and end up mentally ill. Now, why do we avoid drugs? Not because they're bad, not because I believe there is spiritual powers to things like acid and all that, but for somebody with a genetic predisposition for a mental illness, you really want to stay away from even chancing it. So how do you know if you are or if you're not? You don't. You never find out if you have a genetic predisposition for a mental illness until you get diagnosed with a mental illness and the doctors take you to the hospital and you fucking go through a CAT scan and then let's go over that again. Genetic predisposition, mental abuse, and drugs. If you are mentally ill, you can categorize yourself in the one of the 3 or the all 3. Now, when you do that, you have power to your situation because you're like, oh my God, at least I have the root of the problem, right? So if there's no longer a bunch of mental abuse in your family because you grew up and now you live on your own and you have your own life, well then how are you going to get any worse? Doesn't sound like you're getting any worse. Sounds like you could get a whole lot better. Now apply that to whatever situation any of you are in your life. Now, on the contrary, there's one drug, one substance, one plant that I will vouch for and say, I don't think it's as bad as everybody thinks it is. And I know I'm in North America here where marijuana is vastly legal all across Canada and most of the United States, so we have a different opinion on it. But I smoke weed like periodically, like throughout the day, every day for like years, way before I was mentally ill, way after I was mentally. I've never tripped into psychosis because of it. It's never triggered any of my mania. It's never caused a hallucination. It's never really done anything. To be honest, I've been smoking it for so long that I don't even really get that baked anymore even. I just like the taste, I think. I think it's just part of my habit. It's just part of my way. And anyway, I'm not 100% on what I just said. That's just my personal opinion. I'd like you guys to comment below if weed is really affecting your life or not, or if it's really affecting your mental illness or not. Because for me, it's not. Like, I'm thriving right now, and I don't have any intentions of quitting it anytime soon. But as far as the rest of the drugs and alcohol shit goes, like, guys, get off the drugs, bro. Get off the drugs. If somebody's mentally abusing you, get them the fuck out of your life.